Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 Proton X90 1.5 TGDi BSG Premium. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. The X90 in Malaysia does come standard with a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all four windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the X90 in Malaysia is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with the smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X90, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance is what the X90 uses. The Premium and the Flagship trims get a Nappa leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. A 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is the only option available for the X90. Also known as a DCT in short, this transmission uses two clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DCT is to provide faster shift times and improved fuel consumption when compared to a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting option selected via the gear lever. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera are standard features across the range. Meanwhile, the executive trim and above add on a 360-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. The guidance signs can be turned on or off via a button within the reverse camera view, and within the 360-degree camera view, the automatic parking system can be activated. This automatic parking system, called Auto Park Assist, is a standard feature for the Premium and the Flagship trims, and one can select either the Park In, the Park Out, or the Free Start options. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select the desired camera view. The top button to the right of the camera display exits the camera system, while the second from the top button is for the 2D 360-degree camera view. The middle button brings up the 3D camera view, of which more camera angles can be selected and the 3D camera angle can be moved around as well. The second from the bottom button lets drivers select the rear side camera view, the front side camera view, the reverse camera view, or the front camera view. Lastly, the bottom button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features for the X90 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, rear collision warning, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two middle row seats. A tire pressure monitoring system is present on the executive trim and above. The premium and the flagship trims add on a driver assistance safety suite, and this one consists of autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, intelligent cruise control, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane centering control, emergency lane keeping assist, and traffic sign information. 19-inch 5 V-spoke two-tone alloy rims are found on both the premium and the flagship trims. The rims on this car are wrapped in Continental Eco Contact 6 235/50 R19 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid at the rear, while the suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup out back. Proton's third crossover SUV after the X70 and the X50 is called the X90. Unlike the C-segment X70 and the B-segment X50, the X90 is a D-segment vehicle. However, like the X70 and the X50, the X90 is also a rebatch of a Geely vehicle. In the case of the X90, it is based on the Geely Haoyu. While it may be a rebatch in terms of overall design, the X90 is unique in its own sense as it is the only right-hand drive model when compared to the Chinese market Haoyu, which is also known as the Geely Okavango for international markets. The X90 rides on Geely's CV platform and is built in Malaysia since day one. While the X70 and the X50 had a couple of engine choices, the X90 is only offered with a single 1.5 TGDi mild hybrid petrol engine. Apart from Malaysia, the X90 is also sold in Brunei, Mauritius, and South Africa. The X90 had its media preview session on 28 March 2023 before it went on sale in Malaysia just under 6 weeks later on 7 May 2023. For the Malaysian market, 4 X90 variants are available: 1.5 TGDi BSG Standard DCT, 1.5 TGDi BSG Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi BSG Premium DCT, and 1.5 TGDi BSG Flagship DCT. The Standard, the Executive, and the Premium X90s are 7-seater 232 configuration vehicles with a bench seat in the middle row, while the Flagship X90 is a 6-seater 222 configuration vehicle with captain seats in the middle row. The X90 is powered by the JLH 3G15TD, 1.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline 3 petrol engine. This engine features a 48-volt electric motor synergy mild hybrid system along with variable valve timing and direct injection. The engine itself produces 175 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 255 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4000 rpm. Meanwhile, the electric motor provides an additional 14 horsepower and 52 Nm of torque. The fuel tank carries 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the X90 1.5 TGDi BSG DCT is 6.8 litres per 100 km. The X90 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the X90 Premium include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED sequential front indicators, LED side and rear indicators, LED front and rear fog lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored and chrome door handles, body-colored side mirrors, roof rails, the spare tyre under the rear of the vehicle, and a single exhaust pipe. Speaker, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment. This button operates the powered rear hatch. Storage. Proton door sills. And the driver's seat in this X90 Premium does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your two-way power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system with a separate set of fan speed controls for the rear. The front controls are located right here, and the climate control display is shared with the infotainment display located right above. But back to the controls: passenger side temperature, fan speed, automatic mode, off, recirculation, front and rear defrost, driver side temperature, Now, below, you have controls for your front and rear defrost, off, recirculation. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Maximum air conditioning, automatic mode, different modes. Right above, you can activate your rear air conditioning controls, and right here you can turn on the 3-stage cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. You have a power button right here, storage or Qi wireless charging pad, USB-A port for charging, and USB-A port to connect to the system. Below the center console, you have a bit of storage together with a power outlet. Parking sensors. This one brings up the automatic parking system. Right here you have the vehicle's drive modes: Eco, Comfort and Sport. Downhill assist. This one brings up the camera system, and this one is for the traction control. Right here is the X90's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby, say when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back.
The X90 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 12.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers.
The stock sound system that the X90 uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, the artist and album will show up here if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song. And to the right you can select between radio, USB and Bluetooth audio streaming. Down here, this one is for the voice control. This one brings up your list of apps. You have QD Link, you can bring up your 360-degree camera, bring up the settings. Right here, you can set your sound settings with your equalizer settings, balance and fader, volume adjustment, safety tone, and whatnot. You can also set your display settings with your brightness, day-night mode, wireless charging settings. And to the right, you can also select your vehicle menu with your vehicle information, your rear hatch settings, window settings, driving mode, vehicle control, your ADAS settings, and your system settings where you can perform a software update, VR settings, Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth devices, and personal hotspot. You can also go to the A store, bring up your telephone. Under phone, you can dial a number, look at your contacts, look at your call lists and whatnot. You can also view the calendar, Jukes music, weather, video, themes, your Shock app, the Proton Member Center, and view the media. To go back to the main page, hit this button right here. Navigation, where you can change the map view. Traffic information, zoom in and out. Enter an address, and bring up your map settings. This one brings you back to the vehicle menu, weather information, media controls, and your recently used apps. Now if we swipe from the top down, we can bring up your shortcut controls, touchscreen sound, parking sensors, automatic stop-start feature, lane change alert, adaptive cruise control, your 360-degree camera, wireless charging, and door open warning. Now the automatic stop-start feature, if you have it activated, the engine will momentarily shut off again when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. You can also adjust the volume right here, brightness, and bring up controls for your Wi-Fi and various other connection settings. Front quarter windows. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top. Electronic central locking. Wiper controls. Home allows you to go to the main page within the infotainment display. Mute, seat track, volume controls, different media mode selection, and press this button to go through the settings display within the instrument cluster. Left and right goes between the different main menus, while up and down goes between the different sub-menus. Click the wheel down to select. To clear the warning, click the wheel down, and we can bring up your personalization menu, where you can change the instrument cluster view. You can also view the vehicle notifications, vehicle settings, and navigation information. voice control, Bluetooth telephone controls, and right here we have the adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls. Light and indicator controls. And if you flick on either the left or the right indicator, you can bring up the side view camera system on the infotainment display. If you press the trip button at the end of the light and indicator stalk, you can go between your instant fuel consumption, energy recovery meter and mileage, trip 1 and trip 2. Within the 2 trip meters, we have the distance travelled, elapsed time, average speed and average fuel consumption, tyre pressure monitoring system, and back to the mileage, instant fuel consumption and energy recovery information. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, front center armrest with storage down below, frameless auto dimming rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors, and the driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, tilt the whole seat forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually surprisingly quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. For the last row of seats, you have a bit of storage, a cup holder, and a USB-A port for charging on the left. And the right sides. And right above, the aircon vents. As for the middle row seats, you can adjust the angle of the seat back by using the lever right here, or you can also use this same lever to flip the seat backs down. To adjust the position of the middle row seats, use the bar down here. This bar and this lever controls the right seat and the middle seat, while the bar and the lever on that side controls the left seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. Like the last row of seats, the middle row seats are actually quite nice and spacious. The seats are soft and comfortable as well, and you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. On the front seat backs, we have storage pockets together with small cutouts that help with additional legroom. Right here we have the aforementioned rear fan speed controls, USB-C and USB-A ports for charging, storage down below, center armrest for the middle row seats together with cup holders, and right above for both sides on the middle row are grip handles, aircon vents, hooks, and the LED reading sash interior lights. There are 4 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2023 X90.
Boot space in the X90 is 257 litres with all the seats in place. With the second and the third row seats folded, boot space increases to 2050 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light. Underneath the boot floor is storage along with the vehicle's warning triangle, toolkit, and jack.
Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Window control, speaker, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with all of the controls located right down there. The two things that this side misses out on is the height adjustment and the lumbar support. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 Proton X90 1.5 TGDi BSG Premium. Thanks for watching and goodbye.